I don't know. Try this. Alright, that's out of the way. You don't play. Yep, I'll keep that. And Dave just cut down yours. Good card. Black, they probably don't have anything. The Pope. Mono black probably has a pile. Oh. Yeah. Make I'll go to swing with that, I'll run. I'll read it. Yep. I think Deadly Cover Up is the best card here. They would making a mistake. demolition. No, this is. Gotta pick up the cottage. I don't. That's. Hey Nathan, how you doing? I'm playing the Abzan list today. That would go. This is kind of rough because it totally would be. Now they can't attack. Kind of rough because it just attack. Anoint here would be rough from them. Totally within the realm of possibility. Shoulders? That's rough. Board wipe here. A little bit of a probably not the best. I don't think it gets the bat and I imagine. I think the Terra Sunders killed. For single. Could bring in the and my mic. Okay. I don't know if it's just like not close enough to my face sometimes. Sure. It's a slower hand, but we'll make do. No, I guess I could. I could have kept the blooming. Okay, yep, they're gonna pick off a card. I could have left the Blooming Marsh up and then held up a spell for the rest of the game. They didn't take anything. Okay. Day of Judgment. I need stuff to do with my mana. Take this Citadel, play Portico, Overlord, I think that just gets picked off here by some generic removal spell. Nah, we'll keep it. Demolition Field is rough for... Play this Spelunking. So play this on... I have double white, I have double black, I have all the connecting. Go with... Black. They... What do they have for black? They have generic removal spell, but that shouldn't be holding them up. I can't think of a card off the top of my head for one black, one. Double Beam. I guess we'll play it slow. Because we are ahead right now. I don't know if it'd be worth holding up these spells with playing the Overlord, just playing the Overlord so that I can attack with it. Yeah. We'll hold on to the Overlord next. Is the Seed of Hope. He's probably mad that he got stuck on 2 hands. Right. And I'm just playing spells. If he's that mad about the fact that he's stuck on 2, he should just pack it in and move on to the next game. Right? There's no point in doing something like this. Don't keep. Now I could still... I'm more interested in getting this show on the road, so I'll hold up a removal spell for the Deep Cavern Bat that they might draw into, or the 3-drop they might play. I guess I could have kept the Molt Tender. Yeah. A little obnoxious. I just don't really get the point in, like, obviously their hand's full of gas and they're just like hoping to draw a land, but they kept a 2-lander with, they probably kept a 2-lander with a ton of 4-drops, or 3-drops and 4-drops, hoping they would draw 2 lands, or hoping they would draw a land, and they just haven't got there. We're a few turns into the game, 3 or 4. Okay, so they got their 3-drop. Yep. That's not gonna stick around. It doesn't want to hold up a white. Now it's holding. I guess it's also gonna make. I'm not necessarily playing. I'm just kind of not playing cautious. I am playing out my spells, but no point in playing the Spelunking when they could have a threat here, and I could just pick it off with a point. They're probably weighing they're either salt roping here, or they're weighing the pros and cons of removing this versus playing a spell. And it doesn't look like they have a land, although, okay, they might have a land and they could be holding up 2 removal spells. They could also just loot the game here. Is a thing you can do. Like, I guess. No point in firing up the cottage, because if I do, they just demolish it. If I play this board now, I don't care. I'd rather hold up their junk. They have to interact with them. I don't. Also, can I just say I'm like casually sitting at 30 life off of Spelunking. And oh, I can appreciate. I mean, yeah, truthfully though, like, as far as the clock is concerned, I'm a little ahead. Don't know if you knew that, but there is a match timer, so a game can only go an hour, no matter what, on top of... Right, so these are to discourage slow play, but this... I have had games on. Right, and... They just like salt roped off instead of moving to a third game. They just salt roped, and I cannot fathom. Let's play again. Okay. I'd like to draw some untapped land, but I will still get to... I'm guessing this is some rancid style list. Absolutely. Oh, that's good. Okay, yeah. I will do this, dump this, just gonna anoint this now because I don't want to get caught. And I will Wastewood Verge next turn. Alright, I have 4 mana. I don't want this. We'll Beanstalk. We'll pass the turn back to them and see if... I'm guessing the reason they didn't spend the mana is to hold up Shard. I couldn't see another reason for them to hold. They try and play something at instant here. I'm just going to annoy the hell out of them. They didn't. I'll stay disciplined. Scavenger is rough. Yep. Has vigilance. That's rough. No blocks. I'm gonna hope to draw a board for a second. So get on with our play that, gain our 4. Black. So we'll try and ride Zen this now. Oh yeah, I'm crazy. They'll probably Shard Mage's Rescue here. I'm not too worried. I'll just pick it off with next turn and I'll draw my card. Yep. I will gain 5 life. Blooming Marsh. One, two. I have 5 mana, 6 mana. I could still draw like a Wrath of God here, which I'll play another beat. For Day of Judgment. Yep. of hope. Roll up all this. All that goes to graveyard. I have a Restless Cottage. I have 2 removal spells. They're pretty out of cards. I might not pack this in quickly, but I think I don't need a lot of green. It's a 5-turn clock. They still have, they can still find stuff. Not out of the question. I do not have fountain ports, so I am just going to start cracking whenever I get the option. And then my clock speeds up a ton with cottages. I think their current problem is they just don't have any bodies. Yeah. And that's not to say they couldn't have drawn something there. I do think it was very unlikely for them to. But then, like, that's a player that knows what's going on, right? They just took the turns and got through game. I want Terra Sunders, I want Nissa, I want Season Assist. I think Smite's bad here. I think Lockdown is good. Do I have a second one? I think Lockdown might be better than the Vigilance creature makes it kind of bad. Got 2. I think Mono Black's competitive. Yeah. Deep Cavern Bat. Let me run through it. Deep Cavern Bat, Creature Schism, Bloodletter of Aquazad, Unholy Annex, cut down to all the removal in the world. Yeah, I think Mono Black has some play. Yeah, this is a keep. If they go fast, I die quick. But if they don't go fast, I don't think I get greedy and try for. They have a 1-drop. Oh, that's so fine. Not even funny. That's so fine. Bolt Tender, don't care. They play their own Beanstalk. What could? Okay, they're doing something cracked over there because I could not fathom enchantment deck running. What's it called? Running up the Beanstalk. Yeah, if you wanted to, after this game, I could put something together, just a mono black deck, and you could take a look at what my thoughts are on the matter. An untapped land would be pretty, as you could say, goated with the toss. That way I could just play an actual Overlord. Nope. Oh, I think that's funny. Their authority makes this come into play tapped. Is it like gets cast as a creature? Now that was a if so they flashed into that Cathar's commando and didn't. That's a 3-drop, that's a 2-drop, that's a 1-drop, that's a 2-drop. Put this on black. And we'll... I guess I missed. I also didn't need to play that, but I'll get this one. So they're gonna wham jam for quite a decent amount, I would imagine here. But then I'm gonna deadly cover up, I think. And like exile their Calyxes. Oh, this is going to be an absolute hammering. So I think we start with deadly cover up. So this is actually 1 mana. 1, 2, 5, 6. This is 1 mana because I could put 2 cards into play. And I will still have 5 mana at the end of it. On group. Play this. Still deadly cover up. Do I want to lock down instead? No, because I need a pack in the palette. Collect evidence here. The reason I'm collecting as much evidence as I can is to turn Tetramos on. We want to get the Calyx gone. Okay, they only had a few. Optimistic of Beans. Oh, they got a little bit in play. I want them to play out as much junk as possible. So if they play this Beans, cat. Okay, Sheltered by Ghost. Sheltered by Ghost gonna pick off my Overlord. Yep, that tracks. I have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. 10 mana. I almost just want a temporary lockdown now, clean up their junk, and then play people. That's what I'll do. The Moose is live now. I still have 5 mana. I'm not, yeah, I just want to win this game. And from their hand, they don't have much. We're close to a 2-turn clock. And we're through most of their Sheltered by. Just draw me a card. Not too worried about the life loss. Just a blocker. don't need another Spelunking. I could play a Ketramos to just have it untapped, but there's nothing over there that I'm worried about, and they're dead on board. Yep. Booyah! Hey, look at that. Winning game. Alright, we'll put together a mono blacklist for you. Let's change mono black. Alright. Decks. New deck. Additional. No. Black. So we want Cavern Bat. Unbelievable. I think most of my blacklists start with something like that. I do like I think Bloodletter is phenomenal. Slasher. I don't think there's a one drop that I would consider, like, I'll play like some cut downs. I don't think there's a one drop that I'm particularly excited to play. We want... This might be out of left field. I swear to God. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna pick up some packs. I saw... What's his... Jim Davis using this deck recently. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to pick up some packs. I wanna play. He was playing it in a Ketramos deck because it exiles itself at the end, but Shoot the Sheriff has more play than Go for the Road. Both of them have mono black deck. I think I'm gonna cut 2 lanes. I need 20. Trying to play some big guys. I just play like 2. Like 2 on the veil. No, I think I played it. I do think I play some number of these sideboard, some number of sideboard. Yep. Blot Out gets Planeswalkers, which I struggle to deal with, right? Withering Torment gets enchantments, which I struggle to deal with. Where are Planeswalkers? Yeah, where are Planeswalkers? Just the... I think we take 2 more annoyance. Should we need... Take the 2 extra annoyance. Should we exile base? I have 4 shoot. Oh. And I think we just play some of these for the mid-range matchup. So obviously rough. I'm going quick. Look at my special. Nothing too swag. I almost want to play some surveil lands, but I just don't. Right, some surveillance for some selection. Alright. Done. Okay. Mono black. X. I need 2 more rares. I'll probably actually have to spend cash here. That won't be it. Alright. So that way I can buy some gems. You guys can't see all my credits. I just buy all, like a pack, because just buying $100 worth of gems is the most efficient. Let me check the bank, old bank account. Yeah, fine. You have my phone. Alright. Back to being. Buy some packs. I think we just get Aether Drift packs. This should be all the Aether Drift packs I'll ever do. Didn't plan on this being a pack opening. Here we are. Sword of Wealth and Power, whatever this guy is. I want this card. I want to do something with this card. I think this card is great. But I just need to figure out what to do. Probably something with Sholdred, right? Yeah, actually playing this with Sholdred, because you pay 2 life. Draw a card, so it's net neutral with Sholdred out. Alrighty, start opening up Aether Drift packs. You guys can't see it, but I do have Oxfield up, and I'm close to being fully bought out on it. Aether Spark, maybe, eventually. I want to say this is I've gotten quite a bit of Aether Drift. Just playing the game. This is actually the first time I bought, spent money on packs. That. And yeah. All the junk comes in. I've got plenty of cards now. Inbox. Flaming junk. Oh look. More packs then. Go packs dope. Aether Drift Alchemy. Back. Craft. Alright, let's see how bad of a deck builder I am. You know what's not in here that could be, should definitely be in here, is Sheoldred. Yeah, it was a lot. A lot to open. Yeah, sure. A Deep Cavern Bat. Holy Preacher Schism, Batman. I'm not gonna put counters on the Moose. That's rough for me. Shoot the Sheriff, not doing anything here. I don't think I want to give them something to. We will play animals. Try. I'm kind of wary of just playing a thing. What do they have here? Exercise could be a thing. Exercise, exiles, or get lost. I think we'll play Preacher because we can map onto it. I don't think that Don's gonna do anything in the game. Anoint, yep. Their own Maze Mind Tome. Fellow Maze Mind Tome Enjoyer. I don't know why, like, I get it to try and gain some extra advantage, but I definitely want to draw my next land. Yep. I could have waited, but it is what it is. Yep, another annoying, another card drop for them. If they're using their annoyance on the Maze Mind Tome, they're using their annoyance on creatures. They're not using them on Unstoppable Slashers. They're not using them on what's it called, tokens. I have my land drop. I can play Annex, play Preacher. We'll do that. Yep. They're slowly ticking up that. Yep. Guess I'm gonna need to find an answer for the catcher most soon. So I want to hit my land drop. We'll draw. Yep. 5 mana gets me a demon over there. Yep, that's rough. Plot out, get lost. So a little bit of a non-bow here, because these deep cavern bats are going to turn on these catcher moves. These can't block their way. We want to hit our land drops. Try and hit our land drops. Alright, we'll start picking some stuff up. Just a lot of rides in. Okay. So either way, this catcher most is good. No getting around it. Fire off the main. The ride's in. Take a Maze Mind Tome. That's
a fight? And you think you can win? Sacrifices must be made.
They get a go for the throat or shoot the shoot. Both dead card. I left my mate. I'm on top of the deck. We will draw another card. In 4.
You won't be outsmarting me.
I could have drawn, but I'm more than likely gonna where'd that go? Gonna try and pick up the pace. I don't know what they're holding on for. Go blocks. This way they can't
You
force
know,
me to stack
I
these.
think you'd look better
And
as
these
a
are gonna start
corpse.
putting up some. They're gonna start doing some massive damage. Yep.
I'm tired of your secrets.
And yeah, these are gonna bounce, but this has menace. Anoint with affliction here is kind of like the beat.
That's my cue to leave.
Yeah. Yeah, that's rough. I knew it was coming eventually. They're gonna ride Zen, yeah. And if they just went runner into a ton of removal spells, like whoopee-doo, I'm dead anyways. But this kills me. Yeah. It was a game. I got a little behind, and then... What do I want here? I want Liliana the Veils. I want these Anoints. I want these Blot Outs. I don't think these cut downs have much play. I don't think go for the throat or shoot have much play. I think I'll play these Lilianas. Oh. Sheriffs. Yeah, we'll run it like that. I will say, first draft, I think not playing Goldred in any form is a big miss. Can't keep Ender. Sure. I'll send back a bat. So I'm going to hopefully, like, the worst thing for me for them would be to duress me. I want to play a bat, take their Kestramos, force them to use, yep. So this is rough. If they take a tome, I'm perfectly fine with that. Yep, I'm perfectly fine with that. Day of Judgment, Maze Mind Tome. Sure, take the Maze Mind Tome. Play a land. Like that. We want to draw cards off of it. So yeah, this is going to be rough. This Liliana might marry me.
Enough with the mysteries.
They're gonna, yeah.
I've come for answers. I've always hated crowds.
Play slash. They can Day of Judgment next turn, and I'll have to pitch. Yep. Oh no. Okay, they don't want to. I don't want to do that. So they're willing to give up their Liliana,
You won't be outsmarting me.
and they don't care about the Day of Judgment. Pride's End, okay. So if I play this Unstoppable Slasher, they just down tick Liliana, but it's gone. I'm fine with that. They're probably looking for a live card, and they bottomed. If they down tick the Liliana, whoopee-doo, because it's... Their Liliana is... Okay, they're looking for live cards. I've missed 2 land drops here, which is rough. Yep.
Haven't you ever heard of personal
So they could have a
space?
cut down here, but if they 2-for-1 themselves, I'm perfectly fine with that. Okay, yep, perfectly fine with this. I need a drop. So now we get to snipe their moose with our Lily, or we get it with their... Yep. I don't care, I was going to do that anyways. Make them have a spell for that. Very unlikely that they don't have a spell for the Bloodletter. So, playing the Liliana was probably a better plan. Yep. I still get to pick off their Catcher Mouse. To Lily. Untapped land here would be the best draw for me. Being able to play the Lily and being able to play the Lily and draw a card off the maze, kind of big win for me. Yep, and this is gonna draw them 2 cards. They can't anoint the Bloodletter. I think it's important enough that I draw an untapped land that I am going to scry, even though I generally don't like to. The reason I'm putting this stop there is because I want to be able to get, I really want this untapped. Yep. I mean, I guess it didn't actually matter because
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people touch my things.
so we're through
Sacrifices must be made.
2 Ketramoses right now. They don't have a creature land here, which is good. The creature's rough. They can't draw off the Maze Mind Tome. We're so tight on resources. So I uptick the discard. Rough. Because I uptick and I have to discard one of these cards. Or you just play this, down tick it again. Use the legendary for
Those who get in my way tend to regret
player
it.
sacrifice.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
It is just kind of okay.
Don't overthink.
There's not a lot that I can
things.
do for 2 mana, so I'm just gonna end the turn. It's rough.
Fine. I know when I'm not wanted.
I really want to draw. So I'm through 3 of the Ketramoses. Yeah, I'm through 3 of the Ketramoses. That's the... I don't want to get got by this Restless Fortress. It is kind of rough. Yep. They're not attacking. Look, it lands. That's great. Rides End. I think I care more about Destroy Evil. I'll still draw the card. So I play Deep Cavern Bat. I take, if they give me the option, okay, yeah, they're not gonna give me the option. I was gonna say, if they gave me the option, I'd take, okay. I don't know what that is.
I don't take
Lightning Wheel.
evil. It's what you deserve.
They picked the wrong thing here. Right then. Okay, and they're gonna pick off the Unstoppable Slasher. Yikes, dog. They can't take that. Oh, and then I think this just wins them the game. Yep. And then that cuts me in half. Yep. Yep. Let's revise this. I do think what just happened there is kind of indicative of I'll put 2 duress, 8 duress. I'll trim. Go for the throat. Or shoot. I put in 2. I'll trim 2, shoot the sheriffs, and so Catrimos is big. People want to play Catrimos. I mean, like, how many times have I sat here and said, like, I'm just playing a deck that has Catrimos in it? And shoot the sheriff, go for the throat, cut down. All these cards don't answer it. Just don't. Never mind the fact that it exile. So in the Jeskai, and I want to say there's just like Reanimator style deck that have a Boron Oculus. It's also 3 mana, trying to reanimate it. So that just hits that, right? It just does. Then the mono red decks with all their hardfire heroes and the like. I think there's too much value on exiling something that not playing the full set of Anoint with Afflictions is just kind of wrong. I understand that in a lot of matchups, it is a blank card, but hopefully you can just get past it. Hey, look, I win. Oh, it was a draw. Like auto consume. Yeah, I think there's enough good, like, there are enough matchups where not having enough copies of Anoint Affliction is just bad. It's just, again, yeah, the small red creature decks that want to play the full mouse or whatever it is, that just, they dumpster this. Wait for it. Sure, let's get the 3 lands. I'd love to cut down Llanowar Elves. So, quite literally, this matchup, I swear to God, they're playing... Okay. Oh, that's rough. 3rd land drop. Oh my God. This is gonna be... I'm gonna play mono white control, and they're going to. I think this deck is going to eat. All these remove spells do absolutely, and they're gonna counter all my. The reason why I'm playing Rats first is hopefully so that way I can stick an Unholy Annex. But they missed a. No, they haven't missed a. Now this is going to resolve, but they're going to have a get lost for it. Yeah. The reason why I'm playing these threats first is because I want to stick these Unholy Annexes. But I can't not place it. Stock up. God, holy shit, do I want to draw an untapped land for their spell pierce that they have. I'm playing around spell pierce, I'm not playing around the Immortalize. Yeah. If they start passing with, like, all the
for the sake of Phyrexia, I will keep watch. Heal.
that landed. Yeah, buddy. But as you can see, against their freaking control deck, all these are removal spells mean absolutely nothing.
No secret escapes my grasp.
Yeah, sure. Yep. I mean, the only way out is through. They've used 5 counter spells. They're gonna toss the time by it. Or Tishana.
Potato requires.
I wouldn't say they're close by any means. If they fight over this Tidebinder, oh god, thank Christ. Like, I'm kind of sad. I wish they would have fought over that Tidebinder, because if they would have, okay, yep. We're tapped down. So Liliana's coming, Duress is coming,
Become subdued.
Hot Out's coming. Yep, that's the card. Let's see if they fight over this. I'm gonna stick this Maze Mind jump. God, do I play this Maze Mind jump? Really? Yep. So I'm through. Okay, I'm through 1. I'm through 3. I'm through 6 counter spells right now.
Organic minds are easily quelled.
Yep. Fight over this Deep Cavern Bat. Unless they want to get lost it. I would rather them Sunfall. Good lockdown. they do nothing here, I'm going to duress the fuck out of them. Yep.
Become subdued.
Yeah, I'm gonna duress, take this lockup is a phenomenal pickup for them, but I want to say they're gonna have remove, so it's all right. Tidebinder again. Take the Sunfall. Play the Sholdred. Then when they go to Tidebinder, one of these cards, send the message. I'm gonna do everything in my power to prevent them from stealing NX. The 6 NX. I do have to worry about Jace killing me out. Get 50 cards right now.
I will clear.
Congrats. Oh, I messed that up. I knew about that too. I think that's the misplay that cost me.
No secret escapes my grasp.
And yeah, now they're gonna start freaking ancestral recalling every turn.
can be made to obey.
No blocks.
I'm finished running from battles I might not win. It's nice to see a familiar face.
Yeah. There was kind of nothing there. Get lost hits play. Doesn't hit art. Points are really bad. Even though I was just talking them up, right? I think all of my like bad. Something like this. Planeswalkers, which are harder to deal with theoretically, right? They're board wipes. They just get around their board wipes, that's it. I want to save these blot outs. Planeswalker. I still don't have a good way. Planeswalkers. We'll see how it goes. I think the deck was poorly situated. Hit the first game. I'll keep. But I think this is a bad matchup for us. So they're going to counter my first Unholy Hand. But negate is Harper card. Yeah. So I get, yeah, no, it doesn't. They have a get lost here. I'll play this. I do just have to run them through their counter spells, right? I can't just not. So they're gonna let me stick a card. It's gonna be the Unholy. So they must have had nothing to do. And I'm going to be mana efficient and do the True Reaper. They just cast stock up. They have a removal spell for this, but they have to decide if. I mean, they could have a removal spell for both. I'm gonna attack. See if they'll make a mistake and use. And double removal spells here would be... Okay, wow, they have just an absolute shitter of a hand. Wow. I couldn't, like, because... Okay, and then they have board wipes. Yeah, I played into a board wipe here kind of hard. They don't have it. What do they have over there? on that. Okay. Yep. I'm at one. Get lost. No blocks. Rest. Oh my god, if it's a removal spell, it doesn't matter. If it was a removal spell and I paid for it and they just removed the Deep Cavern Vat anyways, I wouldn't have been able to play Liliana. Alright, run it back. It's can't keep a zero lander. Don't want to keep it. Yep. Take that. Either way, these Deep Cavern Bats are going to peel out removal spells or counter spells. And if they're using their Get Losts on freaking Deep Cavern Bats, I'm fine with that. Yeah, it was a okay. Are they gonna, then they'd be smart to get lost this right now. Yeah. 3 steps ahead is rough. Hopefully, but they do just have a counter spell, right? So I could just play this freaking what's it called, and it just get countered. But if I don't play it, they draw 2. They could also have a Ride's End in hand, which would be rough. Yeah. Yep. We're both close to being out of... We're both pretty out of resources. Their deck rebuilds much faster than mine, and they got a Bethesda's card. And they're going to draw a card. A counter spell here would be backbreaking. The hope is I draw an untapped land so I can play the Sholdred and then play a Clue. Or crack a map token on it. might have a card draw spell here. Or get lost. If they swing with this whale, I take it. Stock up. I hate that I kind of want to... I want to play this card. No blocks. Going to play demon. So they're gonna fire up the anchorage to block. I guess this is a bad attack because if I'm expecting them to have removal, I should have pushed counters onto the Bloodletter to what's it called? To force damage to put them to lethal. Tidebinder, yep. There was no triggers on the stack, so they misplayed that. Yep. They could do some double blocks here. Yep. Both of those are gonna die anyways, so yep. Playing to the board might not be the strongest here. Board wipe is still well within the realm of possibility. But I have a Maze Mind Tome coming. Technically I would consider it a misplay. But if I did, they just fire up the anchorage and block the bat that way. And then I don't have another threat in play. Or yeah, they use the anchorage to block the Bloodletter. I hope. Also, gonna put it out there. Their clock has. They've been thinking. I got 21. Can't see it. I got 21 minutes. They're taking their time, and it looks like they're salt rope. And they got plenty of time to do. Got another timeout. Yeah, I kind of just burned them through their remove spells and ran out of counter spells. I think we got him, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I expected to get. Yep, they lose. So we did the. Oh, I might have moved away from the mic too far. I don't. Yeah. I can't. This is too far away. Oh yeah, I was sitting too far away from the mic. Either way, we're almost at 2 hours. I need to wash up and make dinner. I'm freaking hungry. This was fun. Just to put it out there, I definitely think there's a Bandits talent. Hopeless. Hopeless Nightmare. Duress. Cavern Bat. So all these cards say your opponent discards a card and then Bandit talent starts killing your opponent. I think this would play great in the this town. This town. Fear of Isolation. I mean, that's something like this. Alright. Either way, I'm out of here. I think there's a discard deck in here, right, with Hopeless Nightmare and Talent. I don't know how many other discard 2 cards there are. But, peace. I'm out of here. Nathan, see you tomorrow. Maddie, if you're watching, hey.